Okay, we are at the intro level of the Liberty training, and we are going to work on sideways in front of you. It's not something that you will need particularly for showing the Liberty, but it will help you get towards sideways in front of you when you're standing next to the horse, and that will be in the classes, in the Liberty classes. So this basically will help you teach your horse how to go sideways while they're close to you, and it will teach your horse how to respond to two sticks, one on each side. So again, you've got to be able to just rub your horse with it first. The other thing you need to have is a really good hind quarter yield. So what I typically do is I will block the nose on one side with the handle part of the shorter stick, and I will bring the nose, she's already doing it, I will bring the nose with me into the direction where I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna take a step right, bring her left, and I'm gonna touch her hip, okay? I'm gonna back her up. She got scared of something. There's probably sheep out there. Whoop-a. So bring her back to me. The good thing about this is you can always take a step back. Like right there, I'm going to block her nose and stop her. So you can work a little bit on your draw. There's a little bit of distractions. That's okay. So I'm just cradling her nose with my arm, raising my arm up, and taking a step to the right. There we go. Good girl. Again. Just make sure we get the relaxation. I'm going to rub on her a little bit. You're okay. All right, bring my sticks up. Make sure I can pet her. Make sure I can pet her. Nope, block that, not asking for it. Take the stick off. There. If she's being a little reactive, I'm just going to help her one stick at a time. Sometimes I do that with horses that are reactive. If they leave, you got two options. One, bring them back and continue at Liberty, or you can put the lead line back on. It's just really hard to train this with a lead line, having to hold both sticks. There we go. I'm just going to tap right here. Good girl. There was a little side pass. So as we advance from the hind quarter yield, which she's already doing really good right there, she just doesn't like the sticks really close to her nose. She has been head shy, so I'm just keeping a little bit more distance. As she gets more advanced and she gets more relaxed, you'll be able to have the sticks a little bit closer. Or you'll have a horse that's not as reactive, possibly, doesn't come with as much baggage or PTSD of some kind of bad experiences. You may not have a horse as reactive, and I will show you another horse later on that is not as reactive, that is maybe more on the dull side. So that's okay there. She's just kind of hooking her nose and leaving. Again, I'm not coming after her. Notice that I'm going to ask her to come back to me. One of the things that I may need to do is put her back on line, or I may need to or I may need to just really use one stick at a time, or I may do this while I'm drawing her. That's a good way to really build confidence in horses. There we go, there we go. See, she's trying to come off of those sticks. So the other thing I can do is drop the sticks down lower so the handle part is blocking her nose. Good. Again, make sure the horse is not going to run you over. Good girl, good. Give her a treat. Again, she's very sensitive, a little reactive about some things, and some of that will go away. A lot of that will go away with just repetition. So that was a lot better right there. And I'm trying to isolate the sticks one at a time, and she's really responding to a very, very slight pressure, so it's hard to isolate for you guys to be able to see it sometimes with horses like this. But just kind of keep an eye on my sticks. My right stick talks to the rib cage. See how she's more relaxed if I just use one stick? But for a horse that has never done it, I would typically use the outside stick on the nose. But she has already done this on the lead line with one stick, so she knows how to do it. That was really good. So I'm gonna, again, block her nose here with the short stick, move her over with this one. And do you see how when she left, I didn't come after her, I didn't chase her around, I just waited for her to reconnect, even right there. It's okay, so we got options. Let her arrive somewhere. This is gonna happen too. This might happen to you too. She may arrive somewhere and I'll go rub on her and reconnect with her. Or I will step in front of her eye and I will ask her to draw to my shoulder. So again, don't make a big deal out of it. Just keep everything calm. Good girl. And then go back to what you were doing. If I had a horse that came out here and was like up on a lot of energy, I might put them on a lead line or play with them at distances first and just really get them in a learning frame of mind. Good girl. That was really nice. I'm going to try this on the other side because I think this may be harder for her on this side, but we'll see. Maybe not. Just for her to kind of think to go the other direction. So I'm blocking in the nose. First, I got to get the nose to come with me. Block the nose there. Now that I have the nose, I'm going to start driving the hip. Make sure she doesn't get on top of me. If they push on you, then back them up. If they go away from you backing up and they're backing up too much, you can just draw them back to you. So she's a little pushy on that her left side, my right side. I'm just gonna draw her back to me. So I'm creating a little bit of energy forward and draw her to me. This is the one time where I'm gonna try to draw her directly to my chest. Good girl. Good. Good. And maybe one stick at a time. So bring the nose off of this stick. Good girl. And then step towards the rib cage. And I can even take over the territory over here on this side if she's trying to bring her nose there. Good girl. I just got her little attention there. Good girl. Good. Make sure we get the relaxation back. Good girl. So just interrupting a little bit that pattern of her leaving. I'm just keeping her moving forward. Good girl. Good. Hold the nose. She has a hard time bringing the nose to me. Good girl. So this is a lot about timing. There we go. Good job. There she brought her nose to me off of the fence. So that's going to help her find the answer. Good, good, good. Reward the try right there. Good. Draw her to me. Good job. Good. She doesn't know which way to go. She's not trying to be bad. I'm just trying to help her find the answer. There we go. So there, good girl. Give her a treat. Good girl. So she just has to kind of find the answer. This is not easy to teach at Liberty. Would be probably good to go back on the lead line with her. But I want to show you that you can train this at Liberty. It's just a matter of her learning the boundaries. But sometimes if the horse gets like right there, she's kind of feeling lost. She doesn't know which way to go. So sometimes it's better to put them on a lead line and just help them find the answer. So I got a hold of the nose that time, but she's thinking a front end yield. The other option to do would be to just go to, see if we can get it with just one stick and just use my hand as a cradle. There we go. Good girl. But again, she doesn't like things around her nose. I'm just trying to figure out how to help her find this. No, 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 no. There, good girl, that was better. Just have her think the maneuver a little bit without the two sticks. There. Nope. Good girl. So earlier we did those front end yields, so she's remembering those from our turns. Good girl. So see how I have to kind of back step towards what she already knows. So she knows if I step there towards the hip to do a hindquarter yield, but I would really like for her to learn this off of the sticks. so that I can use them for reinforcement. Really, one of her biggest problems right now is she doesn't like things around her face. And so, good girl. Good job. I'm just gonna kind of reward that she's here with me. Good girl. Again, bring the nose, bring the nose. Using my right hand as a cradle. Good girl. Good. Nope. There. Good job. Good. Back up a little bit. Retreat. Create a draw. There we go. Good job. Again, we're going to stop. Good girl. Bring the nose. So a lot in the Liberty training is about creating boundaries. Like you can see, she's not really respecting the boundary of my hand or my stick. Even earlier, my stick right here. She needs to respect the boundary of that. So I'm just going back and forth, pushing her rib cage. She's backing up. There we go. There. She's got to learn to stay within those boundaries. And sometimes, good girl, sometimes things get worse before they get better. Especially when you're undoing some old habits. There we go. Good girl. Good. I think I'm going to be able to go back to the 2 sticks now. There we go. Good. So instead of going back and forth like that, and again, I could have gone on the lead line. I knew this side was going to be harder. Good girl. Much better already. Just isolating. I try to always go back to what I think the horse will know how to do. So again, she's